Welcome back, everybody. GBE, and we're back with another Time Warp Tuesday movie discussion slash review. And since Transformers The Last Night made it through its first weekend, we thought we'd go back and see how it all started. Eric's watching this movie for the first time, so let's go live for his reaction. Eric.
So today we're going to talk about Transformers 2007, and this is a good film. I mean, it's not the greatest film of all time, but it's a good start to the Transformers series.
I can remember the first time I saw this movie, I was sitting in the movie theater. I'm excited. I loved Transformers as a kid, the toys, the cartoon series. Optimus Prime was one of the first toys I remember owning and taking care of very carefully. So I'm sitting in the theater. I'm so excited. The movie starts, and the first time I saw this movie, I loved it. I thought it was awesome. And over the years, I've seen it a couple more times, and now I see there are some flaws in it. I still enjoy the movie a great deal, but there is some stuff that I have a difficult time dealing with. And so that's what we're going to hit into. Eric, is there anything you Let's start with dislike. Let's end it with the likes this time. What did you dislike about it?
I didn't really like that only like Megatron appeared at the end, or that it took like an hour for Optimus Prime to get in the film.
I have to agree with Eric. We don't see Megatron towards maybe the last 30 minutes of the movie, and Optimus Prime is exactly an hour and about 3 minutes before we see him in action. Not even in action, just show up at all in the movie. And for a movie that's called Transformers, it was very human heavy. I didn't dislike Sam. I actually liked Sam in the first movie and his whole high school trying to get the girl type of thing.
Yeah.
But the movie is called Transformers, not
trying to sell stuff on PayPal.
Gets a girl. So, what else did you dislike?
Those were kind of like my big dislikes. Yes, this movie is called Transformers. That's kind of I agree with you. That is a downside. The movie's called Transformers, but it starts off with human-like stuff.
Another thing that I really disliked, it bothered me a little bit the first time I saw it, but I let it go, is the parents. The parents are, they are hard to watch. They try to deliver a dumb joke after dumb joke, and it just falls flat time after time after time. And the more I watch it, that's the part that it gets harder and harder for me to tolerate. Also, section 7, what was it?
Sector 7?
Sector 7. The lead guy, I forget, Simmons. He's borderline, I could take him or leave him. He's just right on that edge where I'm like, man, I dislike this character. Or I'm okay, I could deal with it. But for the main parts, the parents, that's the issue that I dislike mostly. Also, there was a part where they really veered off the movie for 15-20 minutes and it just got lost. And especially I noticed it more this time than any other time, where they're just lost in space and the movie almost loses me. And we see, I think the actor's name is Anthony Anderson. You liked him, right? He's the guy playing video games, and when the hacker girl shows up. Although Eric liked him and he's kind of okay, he's funny, he was like really unnecessary.
Shut up, Grandma!
Yeah, that guy. He was really unnecessary. We could have gone through the movie without having him or the hacker girl.
It just deserved an extra laugh.
Yeah, it was just for extra laughs, and it would have been fine if they hadn't shoehorned the parents and other dumb lines in the movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have mind Anthony Anderson's character as much, but it's just a little bit too much comedy, and it always doesn't work for me. But that's mainly my main gripe about this movie. Eric, what did you really like about it?
The action scenes were cool. If I were to deal with this, I'm sure I'd die because I'm not a good person at running. I mean, I'm not good at running. That's not like my strength.
I really like the action too, especially the movie starts out. This movie's different than the others because it sort of takes a darker approach to it. Like the first action scene we see is a military base that's attacked, and you're not sure who survived or what. I really like the final battle scene, especially the tow truck scene. I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And overall, the final battle was pretty cool. And that's probably the best part of the movie, I think. Once we get the Transformers and they hit into high drive, I really enjoy the movie. I still really enjoy this movie a lot. I don't love it as much as I once did, but I still think it's a cool one. It's definitely the best movie in the series. That's without a doubt, in my opinion at least. So Eric, it's time to
Rate this one.
S, and we're gonna give it. Let's say, how many cubes do you give it from 1 to 10?
I think I'm gonna give it 69 Autobot cubes.
You get it 69 Autobot cubes. I'm going to give this movie 75 cubes. It's still really good. I enjoy it a lot. It's a fun movie. Like I said, the parts that really bother me are the parents because they're useless and they're dumb. But the action is cool. Sam I like, and you know, it's pretty much enjoyable. But that's what we thought. Did you guys like the original Transformers? Did you hate all of the movies? Is this the best in the series for you? Let us know in the comments. Always don't forget to subscribe, share, like.
Tell your mailmans and your Ned Flanders.
And your butchers. But for now,
bye-bye.